Good afternoon. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie. And Jesus said we're not supposed to hate our neighbors. Well, Donald Trump's not my neighbor. Josh Hawley's not my neighbor. And Roger Stone's not my neighbor. Ted Cruz is not my neighbor. And Greg Abbott's not my neighbor. And what's that idiot in Florida? I don't even want to say his name. It's not my neighbor. So I hate all those motherfuckers. But I'll tell you what, number one is Donald Trump and number two is Josh Hawley. Having lived here in Missouri off and on over the years, and I've seen many senators come and go, Republican and Democrat, I'd have to say that Josh Hawley is the worst piece of human filth who's ever been a senator from the state of Missouri. If you remember him, Running Man Hawley, when he ran by the crowd during January 6th and held up his fist, but he was so scared he wouldn't stop and get in the crowd. He kept on running away, that coward, and he wrote a book on how to be a man. How can a coward like that write a book about how to be a man? He's a coward, and he's not a real big guy, so he's not some tough guy, but he wrote a book on how to be manly. And I haven't read it, not going to read it, but I'm sure that I'd be laughing my ass off at some of the things that he probably would say. But this is a little long. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I've already wasted too much time. I'm just going to let it go down to where it stops talking about Josh Hawley. Then I'll stop.
I'm advocating Christian nationalism. Josh Hawley's ties to Project 2025 exposed. Two staffers for Republican Senator Josh Hawley, RMO, are credited as contributors to the controversial conservative presidential transition plan, Project 2025, according to a raw story review of the 922-page document. John Ehret, chief counsel for Hawley since April 2023, according to LinkedIn and congressional research website Lazy Storm, is cited as a contributor to the plan from conservative think tank, the Heritage Foundation, that calls for curtailing abortion access, increasing deportations, eliminating government agencies like the Department of Education, and banning transgender athletes from sports as part of a plan for a conservative presidency. The contributor credit states Ehret's affiliation with the office of Senator Josh Hawley. Screen grab from Project 2025 document that says John Ehret, Office of Senator Josh Hawley, https://static.project2025.org/2025_mandate for lead. Two papers written by Vijay Menon, a legislative assistant for Hawley since March 2022, according to LinkedIn and Lazy Storm, are cited in the Project 2025 document as well. A 2019 paper co-authored by Menon advocates for the repeal of the community eligibility provision in the National School Lunch Program, saying it converts a federal assistance program meant to help families in need into an entitlement. More than 71.2 million reimbursable school lunches were served in Missouri during the 2023 to 2024 school year, according to the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. Also read, How America Will Change If Trump Wins. A 2018 report cited in the document is titled, Understanding the Hidden $1.1 trillion Welfare System and How to Reform It. The Heritage Foundation said it came up with the 2016 figure from Office of Management and Budget documents and other official government sources. Screen grab from Project 2025 document that shows the citation crediting Vijay Menon, highlighted by raw story, https://static.project2025.org/2025_mandate for lead. Ehret and Menon did not respond to raw story's questions, nor did communications staff for Hawley's congressional office and campaign. Another Republican Senator, Steve Daines, RMO, told NBC Montana in August that he wasn't aware that Chris...
Well, that's everything about Hawley, so that's what I wanted you to hear. And Josh Hawley is such a, well, we used to call them milk toast. They talk like they're really tough, but then you punch them in the gut and they basically, well, I better not say that. You tap them in the gut and they fold over. They just are full of a lot of rhetoric and word salad and crap, and they won't. They're too cowardly to back it up. Well, that's what Hawley is. He's too cowardly to back up anything, and we have to get him out of office. So if you're living in the state of Missouri, this video is for you. Please make sure you're registered to vote by checking your registration, and then please go down to your local precinct and vote against Josh Hawley. I don't care if you vote Republican the rest of the way. Well, I do care because the governor, the Republican governor, and the Republican AG, and the Republican treasurer, and the Republican secretary of state, all four of those individuals are red Trump people, and we need to get them out of office. The state of Missouri needs to get rid of all the Trumpites and all the maggots that are running this state right now. The Christian Nationalists have taken over the state of Missouri, and that's what's happening. Everything that's going on in our government in the state is being pushed by the Christian Nationalists, like Josh Hawley. And we got to throw him out and kick him right out of the state. So anyway, this is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying, vote blue. Please vote against Josh Hawley, no matter who else you vote for. Thank you. I love all my friends, family, followers, supporters. Fuck Donald Trump. Keep on trucking and pox some more Jack.